My name is Sydney Barta. I'm a freshman at Stanford University.
Sydney is competitive, hardworking, bright.
My entire life it's just been me and my mom and my twin brother. We're a really close-knit family. We love sports. When I was 6 years old, I was at the Pentagon Fun Run, which was like a kid's version of the Marine Corps Marathon. It was a very windy day.
And then I heard some noise. Something very huge was falling at me.
It was like a big metal structure made out of scaffolding that like held the race banner.
Sydney was running toward me. She had a pink coat on, and I was like, oh. So it clipped her right on she was striding toward me, so it clipped her right on the ankle.
After that, my foot swelled to a point where it started cutting off nerves and blood flow. The bones were just like shattered, like pulverized. I was in the hospital for like 4 months straight. I hated needles, I hated shots, I felt sick all the time.
I do know at some point they had removed all the bones of her feet. And then I knew, of course, I had to tell her, you're going to lose your foot.
It took 20 surgeries before they decided finally that we're gonna do a real amputation.
I do know she said, no one is ever gonna love me again, Mommy. And I said, you're gonna have a wonderful life, Sydney Barta.
I had to do a lot of rehab when I first got my amputation done because it was just very sensitive. We found a good prosthetist, and so when I got my first leg, I figure skated. I played softball, I played basketball. The only problem was that I would break those legs every month and a half. My mom is a single mother. She works full-time, and also those legs are very expensive.
If you get injured, your health insurance covers a walking around leg or an everyday wheelchair. Nothing to do with sports is covered. Coming up with the dollars to take care of that is really, really difficult, which is really one of the reasons we started Challenge Athletes Foundation.
CAF gave me the Cheetah Explorer, which was like the best Ossur running leg. Once I tried it on for the first time, I knew that it was going to be a big deal. That was when I started making US teams when I got that blade.
I was sort of crying, but just got a little misty when I saw her competing, because it was so gratifying as a parent to think that, she's not broken, she's healed.
Go.
Sydney, because of that Ossur leg that changed everything for her, has been allowed to thrive.
She wants to be a doctor. I think she sees herself as someone who needs to pay it forward.
The hope is to become an orthopedic surgeon. I don't want amputation to be like this death sentence on mobility, on athleticism, on life. I want it to be this thing that says, okay, this is something that has to happen, but this can be something that can change your life in a good way if you look at it the right way.